Hello, Glitch Trooper here. I'm here for another mob battle, and I had a very sudden need for a very particular one because it's finally possible. Oh my gosh, how long I've been waiting for this. I mean, since 1.7.10? That was... seriously, this has been a long time coming, and a lot of people know what I'm talking about. Some events may be not quite what I thought they were, but we do have something that's kind of a revolution in Twilight Forest. The Snow Queen can finally fight back properly after all this time. I may have a few rematches with her between her and previous mobs because of this, because she can finally no longer just be a hockey puck. And I really mean she can just fight on her own now, the same as she would against a player. This was something that was only recently fixed, and apparently it was, in fact, a bug. It wasn't something they ever really wanted to just leave lying around. They did want the Snow Queen to target other entities other than players, but it's only finally now that we have the opportunity to do this. So, in order to celebrate this momentous occasion, I'm hosting the Twilight Tournament. Yeah, we're finally going to see all the Twilight bosses and mini-bosses in a big run and find out which is truly the strongest. Now, some we already know pretty well, but this is a time to kind of cut loose, tear all the way up, and see just how strong the Snow Queen is by comparison. So, there's going to be a little bit this kind of review, some of which is not. Like, for example, the Naga is always just... Oh, yeah. Did a lot of testing. But, yeah, the Naga is always able to upset things. So, we have the Minishroom and the Naga, and the Minishroom also has an upgraded attack, so good time to check that out. Like, can the Minishroom actually get in a few of its new ground attacks, or does it... Come on, I know you're usually upset about that. Is it that he likes to go outside things, well, aggro radius? Because he does do that a lot. Like, you know, yeah, there we go. See, the Naga likes to go all over the place. Okay, there was the ground pound from the Minishroom, the new attack. Which is also something to celebrate, because now the Minishroom is stronger. It's a bit more of a... Wow, that was a good hit. I mean, it's a bit more of a worthy mini-boss. Of course, the Naga's tail is still its own thing. Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect that for a while. I thought it was kind of a forfeit, because I thought they'd no longer fight. But then he leaped back in, and just, like, head smashed the Minishroom? That just happened? I mean, I know he charges all the time, but that was just ridiculous. He just did a flying head smash. Just a dive bomb head smash on the Minishroom. And, okay, the Minishroom just got in a few good hits, because every time he hits, he does, like, 11 points of damage. Wonk. I think he may have actually gotten a ground pound there. Well, he kind of ran with it for a moment. He was going the same direction. That was just amazing. Wow. The Naga is mad. Really mad. Angry Snake. Okay, they're pounding each other hard. Ooh, that time the Minishroom got that blow off flawlessly. Oh, by the way, the Minishroom can break blocks these days. So, trapping him in his little spot no longer works quite as well as it used to. Wow. Savagely knocked around by the Naga. Yeah, these two are really going at it. A good hit by the Minishroom. He asked him a question along the way. He's like, okay, I'm going to follow you out because now I can. I'm just going to smash anything in my way. But is the Naga even remembering he's there? Did he just stand there and the blocks just disintegrate around him? I thought he was at least supposed to charge first. Hello, guys? I mean, okay, the Naga's remembering, but he missed. It's like, whoops, I missed you. He's like, I can't seem to get a few blocks up. It's like, seriously? How was there green fire right there? Did that fall or something? He just completely went around the Minishroom. He's missing him again. They just don't seem to know where each other are right now. It's like doing a dance here and starting to regenerate. Yes, I have orbiting items because of something in between. Yeah, I think with the whole block breaking thing, they'll be able to find each other. He went right over him. Pinky came in. I eliminated all of them that were in the area, but I didn't destroy all of them outside. But that's not going to matter too much because the Pinky's not going to make it. Wow, that hit. And he went right into the fire. Yeah, Pinky's gone. So that regeneration the Naga did basically just canceled out. And then, okay, the Minoshroom is finally down. The Naga is going out the window. And I have orbiting items that I need to take care of. So, yeah, that all went down in an interesting way. I gotta admit, seeing that dive bomb leap was just awesome. I mean, seriously, you've got some moves there, Naga, that I did not expect that you had in you. So, congrats on surprising me. Very big time. Because that was definitely an uncommon occurrence. Oh, dear goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to... Because, it broke a lot more than was in testing in terms of breakage, so I got a lot of blocks that I needed to get rid of suddenly. Because they just made a mess of things. But, yeah, now we know that the Naga still has it when it comes to fighting the Minoshroom. So I guess next thing to do is do a full-on group fight, actually. Because I'd like to use a bit more of something that in the past I didn't really have access to, and that's this new tool. This one is the Mob Enrager that does multiple, and it means that I can actually test out the Minoshroom versus the Night Phantoms in a better way than I could before. Mainly, I can do this where I basically I attack click every mob that I want to add to the group. I think that's all of them. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, lag spike. Now I have them all going after them at once. Like you would when you were actually challenging them as an array. So I'm trying to see where they fit in, because the Naga is definitely... Okay, tool shed attack. So, which is the one that's weaker between the two? Is it the Minoshroom, or is it the Night Phantoms? Of course, with his enhanced charge, that really must have smart. Because if he gets a full charge, he deals extra damage. Oh. That hit. And when they're actually right at the ground, he can actually hit them with that. It looks like they really do tier better than he does, especially as a group. So that is very interesting. Oh, I need to also smash that. Yeah. That's a weird way that it's handled in Twilight Forest, but that's when you gotta go kinda whatever. Okay, so now we know that the Naga needs to go up against the Night Phantoms to see who's better between them. And, of course, the Naga, I don't think he's going to need much help in provoking him. He just needs more help knowing where he's going. The Naga just likes to just leave sometimes. Okay, maybe I can do a quick patch job on that wall. Just a quick patch job to just, you know, keep them from thinking of it as an exit. Just want to do a quick column here. And just kind of, you know, make it so where it's not as appealing to just up and leave. doesn't have to be super tall, just enough to get across here and get them to think it's not just a casual door. Because that Naga just left. It's like, hey, look, a way out. Bye. And I'm like, seriously, Naga, you can fight these things. I mean, is it just me, or was that just rude? You just like, exit stage, giant hole over there, I don't care. Okay, so that happened in a unique fashion. Let's try this part again. And always with 6. So where should it really be? In terms of, did that exactly when he was right there. He'll definitely upset them all. Okay, now he doesn't see it as a convenient part of the terrain. Although he still likes to run all over the place. Again, Naga fights, he'll get things upset anyhow. Of course, they don't seem to see him because he's so far away. Again, he likes going right outside something's aggro distance. And then sometimes forgets what he's fighting. But if he gets close enough, he'll remember. Yeah, he's definitely whittling them down, regardless of whether or not he's really trying. Of course, if I'm around here, he'll eventually charge at me, even though I'm in creative. It's what Nagas do. That they will charge at you regardless. It's just something that happens. But they will mainly do it if they are not particularly interested in a target, so that shows he does not know where he's going. Yeah. Of course, I could see if I could still... Whoop. Yep. My phantoms are over here. Okay. Let's at least get him to charge at one of them. If I can. This is the most distant Naga I have ever had. Epically not wanting to do anything. Lag spike. Maybe I can chase him over there. That would be weird. Ah! Snake in my face. Okay, he's a little difficult to get going, so maybe I can just ignore this guy and use another one. He'll break a spawner anyhow. Oh, Naga completely disappears. They leave spawner. And whenever you get it out of peaceful, they come back, so... Presto change up. It's still doing the same thing. Can I just get one incident where this Naga knows that these guys are something to fight? Because, I mean, I could try to use the tool, but it's hard to hit him in the head with it. It's easy to get him to upset something else. So it's just better this way. Or at least it's supposed to be, only this one is not getting the picture. Naga? Please. Maybe I can hit this one. Missed. Just barely. Apparently it does not register the tail entities, which are definitely their own thing. This makes this tournament a little tricky. Aha! Finally hit him in the face. Now when he's closer, he'll actually know to attack. Then he'll upset all the others. Yeah, there we go. It just took a little trickery there. Okay, he's circling. He's circling. He rams right through them. He has upset the entire group. They just are completely outdone by his speed. That one just got smashed. Like, they know he's there now, but unfortunately he's just way too fast. Because, let's face it, the Naga is always insanely quick. You mainly wait for it to charge straight at you and then hit it in the face. That's how you deal with it in survival. Okay, smashing blocks. This could be a problem. How many Night Phantoms we got? We got all of them still here? Well, maybe not after that attack. Nope, all of them are still there. Still 6. That's intense. Oh, they're going at it over there. Oh, sent him flying. Of course, the Naga does have a pretty good amount of knockback. That's something that the Naga definitely does that's kind of intense sometimes, is he can knock you back hard. This applies with any mob that he rams. That raspy, rough skin of his really tears through things. Okay, the Night Phantoms are getting low, but... Okay, finally, some of them start falling. Looks like he may have taken 2 of them out. Okay, now we only got half left. They keep trying to chase him down, but then he's just too quick. They're like, can we edge in on this guy? And he's like, no. It's like, I will be way over here. Is he charging? Oh, he's regenerating. Oh, he's trying to be smart. He's staying enough distance away to do that. Okay, okay. Oh no, 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 not that again. Wait, did he poof out? No, he went there. The Naga is being a bit of a trick. He really is. I think I might be able to do something slightly different. I'm gonna try to summon them individually and see if I can add them into the group in a very specific way. This will be a little bit slower, but it might work out better. Okay, got 4 in. Where's the big guy with the sword? He was the last one. There he is. Okay, there we go. He was a harder one to get in there for some reason. That guy was pretty easy. There we go. Now. Okay, everybody. No, I didn't mean to do that. Again, it doesn't register the scaled tail segments very well. I'm just experimenting here on this one. Ah, I didn't want to remove an entity. I wanted to hit him in the head. Because if you have to right-click him in the head to get it to work. I think we got it going. There we go. But again, the Naga is insanely fast. Ah, there we go. The group knows. Now this ought to be much better. This time he definitely knows that he has to attack them all. Are they truly higher up than the Naga? Okay, he's circling again. Naga still has tactics. Very slithery tactics. Oh, they went right into the tail. Wow, he's just smashed past him. He's flinging them again. Total shit attack. Are those dark flames? That completely and utterly whiffed. The Naga is just about down, actually. Okay, they've won. As a once I get the group going right, they can actually be pretty tough. So let's go up a few more and see if I can get them promoted, because it's been a while since I had a good tier-related fight, and with Twilight Forest being the way it is now, that's been a lot cooler. Okay, so the Naga got wrecked by the Night Phantom Array. Okay, so I mean the Urgast is one that is kind of special, but the thing is they're normally before him. Minnoshroom's normally before him, but since I can get them all to fight now, this really helps. Now there's also the Alpha Yeti, and Alpha Yeti versus Naga, because Naga is also kind of closer in usually. So let's see. Ooh, picked up and chucked the Naga. He's giving him a very bad day. Same can be said for the Alpha Yeti. But the snow dance is always very cool in so many different ways. Frosted the Naga. I mean, it's a good offense-defense move. He's like, oh, okay, where'd he go? Even the Yeti admits he's too fast to track. Okay, ooh. Jumping gut check? What? The Naga is being extra athletic today. Oh, he grabbed him by the head. He's like, yeah, I got a hold of you. He's like, trying to get out of here is not going to help you. Crunch. Smashed through a pillar and then went this way. Naga's almost down, Alpha Yeti. Finish him off. You know you can. He's still somewhat frosted. You've got the advantage. A finishing blow. You hit him with an ice cube. There we go. Alpha Yeti used to be considered a mini-boss. This is why he got promoted to full boss. So, yeah, he just whacked the Naga hard. Now again, I tend to not have the Twilight Lich in these things because he's immune to most magic, most things other than magic. Although I am curious about a certain aspect of the Snow Queen, so we might be able to have that in. So yeah, Alpha Yeti has won against the Naga. We've had that with the Night Phantoms, and with the Minnoshroom, it's a bit of a different story. But yeah, I mean, it kind of worked out. So we have the Naga certainly showing his power, but at the same time we're showing some other things that are still more intense. So now we have the Urgast, and the Urgast has always been interesting because it's this giant flying mob. The Hydra is usually considered top slot, but the Urgast, now that I have the ability to get things aim at it, we'll see how this works. So Urgast, I'm wondering if a Naga can jump hit you, because it seems to be extra athletic today, so I'm feeling like taking a chance. If this one doesn't just go out the window, please don't. Come on, let me. This guy is just so hard to hit with this thing. Never mind. That Naga left. I mean, can't I just get one good time that the Urgast and the Naga can actually have a good fight? Okay, gotcha. Did I hit your head into something? Where'd the Naga go? I had a Naga. Did it leave again? Every time I get a hole, this happens. Every time I get a hole. It's very annoying. You can understand my... I did that way too fast. You can understand my suffering with this. It's not easy to deal with. I mean, does he actively seek holes in walls? I'm wondering this. Man, he's so hard to get. With this tool. Come on. Oh, this is a long one. Come on. Register, please. I just want this. There we go. I was trying to fireball him. Good show out of the Urgast this time. Can he hit him? Oh, the Naga smacked him. He can leap smash him. Spun the Urgast around. Whoa! Rammed him and knocked him for a loop. We got some serious explosives going here, but they... Again, the Naga is just so quick that very few things can target him sometimes. Although, the Night Phantom Array did a lot better this round. He may have armor, but that doesn't always completely protect against the Naga. Again, those tail segments will just rapidly deal damage. They'll just each deal their own individual blow, and so he can rake for pretty quick, rapid damage. However, he seems to be concentrating on leap smashes this time. It is working. He's taking him down. Can a Naga beat the Urgast? Is the Urgast literally just the punching bag of Twilight Forest? Wonk. Ow. Then again, this is very slow damage. Oh, wow, I was inside the Urgast in a very weird way. You know, he does have armor, though, so the Naga isn't really dealing him that much damage, because he seems to only be hitting with his head. And the Urgast seems to only be able to, like, not hit him at all, so... Yeah, I can tell this is a little one-way, but gonna be very slow. So, Naga, I think you definitely win this one. It would just take a very long time. Especially when, right now, he's in so-called tantrum mode, which ironically doesn't do diddly. Now that blow barely did anything to him. So he definitely has a pretty high degree of armor. It's just something that doesn't normally come up against a bow, apparently, which is what you normally fight him with. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one that the Naga wins, because it looks terribly one-sided. Okay, so let's switch back to group, because let's see if the Night Phantoms can actually take on the Urgast in a better way. Okay. That works. Yep, need to actually... There we go. He kind of flew around with him for a while there. Now, they don't have much HP individually, so if he manages to hit one, he will deal a significant amount of damage. Unless he decides to turn himself into a big pinata again. At least they're dealing damage more rapidly. Took a while for the Naga, for the Twilight Naga to hit him. Enough times to really deal any significant damage. He's already down a lot more than the Naga had him. And they're doing this as a group tactic. So they're kind of going in with hit and run. Give him a nice sword chop, occasionally doing the tool shed attack. Well, it seems to have both the area attack, which is more omnidirectional, and kind of like a stream of tools. So, yeah, if you guys would do the tool shed attack a bit more, then maybe, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say maybe this will go a little faster, because each one deals a little bit of damage, so it's kind of that whole 1,000 cuts routine. In this case, a tad literal. Wow, big spread shot. That hit him a considerable amount. The Urghast just... You know, now that I'm thinking about this, he might actually be the weakest out of them. Could I possibly have the Minnow Shroom take him down? That is an interesting question. Could the Minnow Shroom do it? Because he does have at least a bit of reach, so he might be able to. Remember, guys, occasionally attack them. Thank you. Okay, they're forming a line, but he has an enormous hitbox. There we go. Which sometimes means they get pushed back, ironically. Sometimes things can be within his hitbox and be fine. Oh, a couple of tool shed attacks in a row. Cool. Charging in. Oh, got in a couple swipes. The line is undulating, as normal, whenever they're all nice and synchronized. Big tool shed attack. Ends up the group. The Urghast is going down fairly quickly this time. I just wish he knew how to do something to another mob during this time. Like, if only that gas tier rain actually hit other mobs, it would be nice. But so far, that's just not how it goes. So once they get him down to this stage, he's pretty much just a big pincushion. Yeah, way to demonstrate it by throwing pointy things at him. So, pincushion indeed. That one really likes the line attack. Okay. Only like one or two of those hit. Seriously. You'd think their aim would be a bit more. Okay. They're getting in close. Will he finally get out of this mode and start chucking fireballs again by the time they take him down? This is the question. With the Naga, it was going a lot slower. These guys know what they're doing. There we go. They had him kind of in a quarter and then just kept shooting. At least they don't hit each other with that attack. They're marching in. Okay, they're going for some direct attacks. It's been at less than half for a while. Oh, they're swarming them. Okay. Tool shed attack. Usually only one of them does that attack at a time. Remember, they count as a special group. There we go. Another one. So you guys are just sequencing it now. You got your pattern going. Now, knowing the mini-bosses in this guy, I'd say if I can get the Minnow Shroom to fight him and deal any significant damage, then once it gets him to this point, I'd pretty much call it. So then the Urghast really would actually, ironically, be the lowest tier boss in Twilight Forest despite his size. Of course, it might also be because of his size, because he's an easy target. I mean, he's got an enormous hitbox. Come on, look at it. Most of this actually counts. Which is how they're able to hit him so easily with that attack. So many times in a row. I mean, they're hitting way down there! And way up there! It's like, how can't you hit this guy? There's something to be said for being evasive. This shows that case. Because he don't got it. And remember, he knows that they're there. He knows that they're attacking him. He's just not feeling it. He's just too sad. Like, no, I'm getting whooped. He just totally gives up. And just gets shot by every tool in the entire tool store. Okay, then you snuck in a few blows there. I mean, they're being serious. He's like, meh. So always be serious, folks. You don't want to end up like this guy. He just got barraged again. He does seem to have at least some invulnerability period. So it's not like every last hit is sinking in perfectly. But enough of them do to really take him down fast whenever they do that. Oh, he did that at point blank. So that really nailed the Urghast that time. Yeah, not every one is counting as damage, so he's got a slightly longer invulnerability period than normal. I wouldn't call it dramatically long. It's not like an ore spawn creature. Now they have a dramatically long invulnerability period. But this is just where it means that you have to kind of pace it. And whenever they do that, they're just going ballistic. Oh, are you finally out of that mode and able to actually fight back again? Nope. As soon as he got out of it, he went right back in. That was not useful, Urghast. And now you're just getting pummeled again. Oh, they're sneaking in for a few melee attacks. Saw that. Now the real question is, will he go down to the tool shed attacks, or will he go down to a melee strike from one of the weapons? That's the better question, as he's about to be completely destroyed. Yep, they're going in for melee. So they're humming their nightly tune into combat against the gigantic Urghasts. The knights go in for the melee strike. Wow, he's down to 2. He just needs 2 good blows. That one seems to be looking for it. Sneaking around. Up, but it was the tool shed line that got it. Okay, Night Phantoms won against the Urghast. Who would have guessed that one? Special note, sometimes with this mod they forget that there's nothing left to attack, so that happens. Just saying. Okay, let's try this. Just pure curiosity. Can I get the Minnow Shroom to hit the Urghast? Because this is getting just ridiculous. Well, got the air gas to shoot at him. As inaccurate as he is, the Mushroom's just walking up. It's like, hi. And the air gas is just repetitively shooting over his head. I honestly don't think these two can hit each other. Not anytime soon, anyhow. Look, he's just going around. He just gets shoved around by the air gas tentacles and doesn't actually hit anything. Whoop, he actually hit something. That actually dealt significant damage for one blow. Of course, again, bonus damage. And additionally, it kind of works against armored targets pretty well. You guys got this guy just kind of crying here. But the problem is, I think he's too close to charge. So instead of calling it on the Minnow Shroom, I think I still need to call this a tie. Because I don't think they're going to go anywhere after this point. Nah, they're going to be there for, like, ever, so... Never mind, that one's a tie. A very interesting tie. So, that happened. Okay, so let's get back to Alpha Yeti, I suppose. Now, we've had, again, some time with Minnow Shroom. Time with, well, I don't think I've used the Alpha Yeti versus the entire array before, so let's try that. Because this should be a lot easier to set up. Because these guys are proving pretty strong this time, actually. Because once I got them going full group, they know what they're doing. So they're well-trained knights. Okay. Are you guys all Yeti for this? Because he is. Wow, he can just smack the whole group so easily. They do not have much HP each. He's got a good amount, but he does have ranged attacks and he knows how to use them. Like, they're getting frosted. Snow dance. Big snow dance. They're already going down. Everything's getting snowed. I think he just cleared them. That was fast. Really fast. Okay, that was an awesome demo, Snow Yeti. Alpha Yeti. I mean, goodness sakes, that was insanely quick. Okay, I have more hope of this not really taking super long. Although, still being epic because I'm celebrating with huge things. Okay, so Alpha Yeti against the Ergast. Might need to get him a little closer. Maybe. There we go. Now, the Alpha... Well, he actually picked him up and threw him. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. Snowing the whole Ergast. Look at all those ice spots. That's cool. That is really awesome. The Alpha Yeti was temporarily stuck on a chest. Oh, picked him up and threw him again. Grabbed him by the tentacle and tossed him in the air. Did he shove his head into an object? I think he might have. Oh, I've got that problem again. Well, I'm going to back off and let the sound take care of itself. So while they do that, let me just clear some space. they're gonna be at that for a while. I think I can just declare this a win for the Alpha Yeti, but at the same time, it's just kind of fun to watch him just completely obliterate the Urgast. Although I will defend my ears by being farther away. Unlike a regular Ghast, he does have at least some cutoff with distance. Although I think he's stuck. I'm pretty sure he's stuck. Yeah, I think he was stuck on something. I think that was the real problem, is he was stuck on something. Okay, pick up and toss. I can watch this from a distance. Is he getting phantom pain? Like, just phantom, like, ghost damage? I'm not sure how that's working. I'm gonna occasionally give him a push. I'm gonna call this because the Alpha Yeti just has him completely nailed. So I'm just gonna let that one go on account of the Alpha Yeti has it covered. So yeah, okay. So the Urgast is just getting it from everything, like legitimately everything. Although we do need to check to see how the Snow Queen does in a lot of these situations, because I can finally get that to happen. So, can the Snow Queen take out the Urgast? I'd say probably. So let's see how she goes. Okay, did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him. It's better from under. Okay, that definitely worked. There we go. And they both fly, so now we've got a flying fight that does not include the Wither. Again, he has issues with aim. Might need to make this a two-parter. Whoa, that was close. Will you use your special attack? Go for it. Come on, come on, Snow Queen. Show them why you got your name. Charge up that special attack and give it to him. Yep, she decided to go back up. Oh, is she doing it? Yeah, she's doing it. She's doing the Frost Beam. Okay, so she's hitting him with the power of snow. So yes, show why you're the Snow Queen. This is getting epic. In this case, you can see a lot more fancy attacks. Because she has her snow powers now that she can use against other creatures other than you. Which makes this really awesome. So observe this frostiness. If you can observe her at all through the tremendousness of the Urgast. There we go. Just snow beams them. See, that's about as rapidly as he can take damage. However, she has to be kind of on the ground for that attack. Okay, now she's starting to fly up again. She might throw out some minions or ram them. Nope, she decided to go back down to the ground and snow. Okay. Yeah, there's the view. That's the one I wanted. It's snowing. But yeah, she's dealing a lot more rapid damage than Sun. And he's still stuck in this state, like he does not know how to do anything. So I guess he really is the lowest, although there is a possibility. And I'm still gonna try to figure if there's anything in Twilight Forest he can beat. Like maybe, just maybe the Giants. Because they're pretty big targets too, so he might be able to blast them. But they also have very large reach. So they could probably just trample him. Even though he's in the air, he will somehow be trampled. It's just the Urgast's fate to be whacked by everything, apparently. She's just playing Exterminator by just spraying. She's just spraying everywhere, going, okay, I'll spray over here and spray over here, so I'm just being the Exterminator. Yeah, let's just frost this guy. Like, never let him do anything. Looks like sometimes she's dealing 4 points of damage rather than just 1, too, with that, rather than just 1 with that attack. May depend on where she hits. So she is dealing rapid damage to him with that compared with some other things. Well, again, very large attacks by the player are obviously more effective. So he's resistant more to mob attacks, but he doesn't actually fight back very well. Because he has such terrible aim with his fireballs, and then he goes into this mode where he does squat. I mean, I know they improved the Snow Queen, which is awesome, and I love being able to actually watch her fight, but could the Urgast get a few improvements? I'm just wondering here. Could he have a few improvements to make mob battles with them a little more exciting? I mean, it's already kind of cool with the player fight because you can use those mechanisms to attack them, but mob versus mob, he just usually winds up crying. And the one improvement I'd really like to see is that the tears would deal damage to mobs when they actually hit them. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen them hit mobs before and do nothing. If they actually did something, that would be cool. But so far, I'm just not getting it. Because like everything I've ever seen underneath him when he does that is like immune. If it's supposed to deal any damage at all. I don't know if I've ever actually been hit by one of his tier attacks while I've been against him in survival anyhow. So it's like this phase is just such a giant bullseye. Of course, he doesn't set the weather to thunderstorm because we're in the nether, so that might have something to do with it. But even then, I mean, could he maybe summon some minions or something? Like, independent of the area? Like, could he summon some gaslings? That would probably help. I mean, you fight a lot of them in the main fight in survival, but that's because of, like, spawning locations. But could he summon them directly? That would be a pretty good touch. Also, you could redirect their fireballs at him, and that would be kind of cool. Okay, she is one. Snow Queen. You have shown that you are stronger than the Urgast, which admittedly seems to be the punching bag of Twilight Forest. But I am curious about something, very specifically, just for my own amusement here. Does that count as magic damage? Because I'm very curious if I can get this to just work out. Just use the snow attack and hit him, and we'll see. You're sweeping around, but have you? I don't think you hit him. Oh, she knows where the real one is, at least. I'm just curious. Would this be possible? Well, her ramming attack doesn't work, but her ice shield works against his attacks, which is interesting. Of course, he teleports around a lot, too. So that may make him a little evasive. Of course, she's also got her own minions. The ice crystals are kind of distracting him. But she needs to use her ice beam to really prove whether or not this works. Okay, that blast just blew all of them away and didn't hurt her at all. It's like hit the underside of the shield. Okay, she dive bombed him, but that's not the move that we really need to make on the main Twilight Lich here. Okay. Nope. Prepare to ice beam. Ice beam! Yeah, this is definitely going to be a two-parter. And right with this, I'm just curious. Because there's not many things that can actually damage his shield. If she can, that would be totally new to Twilight Forest. She whiffed because he switched location on her. Once she starts in a direction, she will just keep going at it if she doesn't know where the target went. Now, blow snow. Blow snow and go. Can you please just freeze this guy? Nope, he's invulnerable. Never mind. He would totally win against her anytime because of those shields. So again, this is because of the special nature of the Twilight Lich, so that's going nowhere. Oh well, I tried. And with that, I'll just kind of, in this case, consider that there's going to be a part 2 and log off for now while the carnage is going on in the background. So this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and goodbye for now, everybody.